It's not easy to get Hermes handbag at Paris, but it's even more difficult, in my opinion, to bring these Hermes bags back home safely. So this video about safety and how I travel with my Hermes handbags. Please guys, stay with me. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Oksana. Thank you very much for clicking on this video, and thank you very much for supporting my channel. Today I want to talk about my personal experience traveling with Hermes handbags, how I bring my handbags to my travel, and specifically how I bring my handbags back from travel, because I've been to Paris twice, and both times I was lucky enough to get my leather appointment. On my first visit to Paris, on my leather appointment, I got my Birkin 25. I'm not gonna remove the whole dust bag, and it's Birkin 25 Sellier Rouge in box leather. I was lucky enough to get this handbag, and on my second appointment this year I actually got my mini Constance handbag. I'm gonna link both of the videos in the description box, or most likely I'm gonna somewhat link it over here, so just click on the I button and you can watch those videos as well. And I actually got this question, believe it or not, more than a year ago, and I'm so sorry that I didn't reply right away, because the question was how you safely bring your bag from Paris back home. And it could be United States, it could be Canada, it could be Australia, it could be any other part of the world, or even inside the Europe. Question over here, it's not about your taxation or anything, it's about how you actually physically bring that bag, making sure that it's not been stolen somewhere from you on the street, it's not been stolen somewhere from you in the airport, your bag is not lost, etc, etc. This is just clearly my experience, what I did, and I hope it's gonna work out for you as well. So first and foremost, when I'm traveling from home, all my handbags that I want to bring with me, I always take with me in my carry-on. But you have to be also careful with carry-on, because sometimes if there is not available enough space, airline may force you to check in your carry-on to luggage at no cost to you, but nevertheless they may enforce you to do that. So what I'm doing, because usually when I'm traveling like with the smaller handbags, like the last year I traveled with my Chanel mini square, and I traveled with my Della. So I was let me just hold it nicely. So I was traveling with my Della because I actually love Della. It's one of my most used bag from Hermes. It's mini Della, the ones that is kind of more squarish design, because it's very understated handbag, and I have my backpack, and you can see they're actually going nicely together. So this one, very few people can recognize that it's actually expensive handbag, and this is just regular backpack, no fancy name or anything. It's very durable denim fabric, and the dimensions of this backpack, it's I will put it somewhere over here on the screen, but it's the ones that size is allowed by travel, that you can take it under your seat. So it's 100% guarantees that they are not gonna enforce you to check in, let's put it this way. So I usually don't bring any boxes, just inside the dust bag, put in my handbags here, or like my jewelry, whatever, like, you know, expensive items I want to bring, I put it in my backpack. So when I'm traveling to Paris, because the both times I went to Paris, it's actually when I traveled to Europe, to Spain for a couple of months, and during my time in Spain, I actually take about week time and travel to Paris. So in this case, I'm not bringing the whole suitcase, etc., because I knew that I was just going for 1 week. I'm just bringing carry-on with some stuff, my trusted backpack, one of the handbags that I always gonna have it on me. So meaning if I'm gonna get any of the quota bags, I know for a fact that I can safely put it inside the backpack. And the last time I even put it with the box. The previous time I was putting all the boxes, kind of almost stacking them into my carry-on, but the bag I put it inside the backpack. And I actually have a video that I kind of demonstrated with my Birkin 25. I'm gonna include it right now. So I just want to show how I packed my Birkin bag when I was traveling from the Paris. It was actually quite simple, and at the same time it's not really simple. It was just a regular backpack, size backpack, and as usual at the back it was a laptop. I didn't put it right now, but it was a laptop at the back. And then I had some bits and bobs up in the front. But in the main compartment, and I think I got lucky because it was Birkin 25. I would say Birkin 30 would have difficulty fitting, but I would say if you're gonna get Birkin 25, Kelly 25, Kelly 28 even, obviously Constance 24 or Constance 18, that wouldn't be any problem. And so what I did, without a box, I packed my box inside the check-in luggage, and but the bag, I kept it like that in the dust bag, and if you can see, it's perfectly fitting inside. And then also on each side I add an additional, just a simple t-shirts, just to create extra cushion. And as I said, maybe it was because it was Birkin 25, but as I said, I think it wouldn't be any problem with the Kelly 28 or Kelly 25 for that matter. So that's how I packed it, and that's how I transfer bag from the Paris flying back home. And in fact, it wasn't just flying back home. First I flew to Spain, and then from the Spain in the same fashion I flew to Toronto. So I hope it was helpful, but in any case I'm gonna continue with my story right now, telling you how was the trip and how was the packing of my luxury pieces traveling from Paris back home. So you clearly can see that the Birkin 25 goes absolutely perfectly inside the backpack, and I will demonstrate once again right now for you guys. So it's my Birkin 25. That's exactly how I did with the dust bag, and I put also a couple of t-shirts just around the bag to ensure that it's kind of like more cushiony around the actual bag, so there is no potential for dents or anything. So the backpack, very simple. So, and the Birkin 25 goes in perfectly. I tried with my Birkin 30. Unfortunately, Birkin 30 doesn't go in comfortably, at least inside this backpack. You may be able to get the bigger backpack, but then I'm not sure if it's gonna go underneath the seat. Then when I'm at home, I tried also several other bags just to be sure. So as I can say, 100% obviously any mini bags will go in no problem. Birkin 25 will go in no problem because the Birkin 25 kind of puffy bag. So Constance 24, I have Constance 124, but still even 24 is just a little bit puffier. Like you can see Constance 24 once again going like very nicely. I tried it even with my Kelly 28. So I have my Kelly 28 over here because Kelly 28 obviously wider than Birkin 25, but in the depth it's pretty much the same as Birkin 25, even a little bit more skinnier, I would say. So let's try with the Kelly 28. So the same backpack. Yes, and the Kelly 28, once again, really comfortable going in. So Birkin 25, Kelly 28, obviously, like anything under will go nicely, Kelly 25. Constance 24, obviously anything under will go nicely as well. So that's how I did it. And even on the days that I'm actually traveling, I was leaving some of my stuff with the reception, but the bag, I kept it inside the backpack and obviously pushing with me on the shoulders, and the whole day I was still walking around. And the nice things about the backpack, you can still put some kind of, you know, a lock over here, so it's kind of more secure, so not even anybody can easily go inside your backpack. And what I love about backpack, because it's Paris, it's very touristy area, and there is many people with backpack, and especially if you are wearing something that not very flashy, kind of like a normal tourist will do, where they're gonna put umbrella or some other stuff, clearly nothing expensive. And then obviously you have your other bag, so even the thieves, that they know the wallet is inside this bag, so they're not going to be targeting your backpack. And that's how I travel, guys, and that's how both times I brought my handbags. And this time around I was actually traveling again with my Della. This time I even brought my Constance 24. I was traveling with Constance 24, and I was traveling again with my Chanel mini square. So it was, for me personally, very safe. But as I said, my personal choice when it comes to travel, I like to wear something that not very flashy, something that very discreet and almost unrecognizable. In this case, I'm not kind of like, you know, become a target for the potential thieves, etc. So that's how I bring my quota bags from Paris home. I hope it was useful for you guys. I never put my bags into even carry-on or check-in luggage 100%. I always carry them inside my backpack on me, that I know all the expensive items right on me. So I hope it was useful. I hope that I answered the questions that have been asked me a year ago. And thank you for being here today with me, and I hope to see you on my next one.